In here, you guys, like so good.
My daughter saw this yesterday in the car, my 13-year-old, Sedona, and she's like, I want an orange dreamsicle. It must have come up on our Facebook or something.
First of all, should we say who we are? I'm Patty.
Hello, Patty.
I almost said I'm Britain.
You almost said you're Britain.
You can be Britain today.
I'm Britain.
I won't steal her name.
We could Freaky Friday and be each other today. That would be kind of funny.
In my Harry Potter game, I'm London. I'm London Brooks is my name.
Oh, wow.
So cool.
Can someone find you on Harry Potter?
But I made her, like, she looks like my daughter because my daughter lives far away, so then I can be reminded of her every day.
Jennifer.
I love that. Hi, Jennifer.
Oh,
Hi,
that's
Jennifer.
so weird. Because, look, it says replying to Donna.
I wonder if it's from
Donna's
last
gotta be
week.
here.
Yeah. Hi, Charles.
Sponge Rob. Is that like a play on SpongeBob? I like it. Who are you, SpongeBob? You're new.
Welcome, Sponge.
Welcome.
Hi, Sponge Rob.
No, let's just call him Sponge, please, because that's way cooler.
No, Sponge Rob is cute.
It's like SpongeBob. My kids love SpongeBob.
Well, yeah. Bikini bottoms.
Morning, Charles.
It kind of reminds me of the Barbie movie, actually.
I heard you like that.
It was actually really good. It
Okay.
was very entertaining, and I thought it had a really good messaging.
Nice.
You did. Okay, because I've heard such mixed reviews on
Oh,
it.
really? I've only heard good
Yeah.
things.
Yeah, I know you're going to go see it, so I don't want to give too much away, but it was just like, Barbie is an astronaut and a whatever, and then she goes into the real world and is like, where's the construction worker Barbie? Like, she thought she changed the world. And then she goes into the real world, and people are objectifying her and stuff, and she's like, I feel weird. I feel uncomfortable. This is weird.
So it's not perfect.
So I thought it was interesting. And then Ken's in both worlds, how different his is. And I thought the biggest message of it was, I think as women, it's like you've got to be a boss, but you can't be mean. You've got to be maternal, but not too, not be a helicopter mom. You've got to be, and it's like, really held to impossible standards. You've got to be a good mom and a good worker, and you've got to.
Well, and aren't men held to the standards in their own right too? Kind of these impossible standards.
Yeah.
Why do we do this? Why do we do this to ourselves?
Yeah.
And I think that a lot of people aren't paying attention to because I think the Ken part of it was very enlightening too. I thought it was very interesting when Will was in here and said, "Hey, you guys expect us to be like hanging one hand off a cliff and have 8-pack abs."
Yeah.
And,
Mr. GQ. I forgot about that. Yeah, we did have that conversation.
be the man of the family, but be sensitive.
Yeah.
But you can't be too sensitive or you're a wimp.
And you better be ripped.
Well, and support the household, but be home.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
Crazy.
Yeah.
So that to me was like,
You ladies can just call me Ken today. You got it, Bill. Hello, Mr. Ken.
Mr. Ken.
Bill, you always make me laugh.
Charles is going to be 107 in Texas today.
Oh my gosh. Well, we're having torrential storms. Like, it's going to be nuts.
So we had hail, was that last week?
Yeah, that were like
Last
this
Thursday.
big. Yeah.
Like car dealerships.
Softball size.
All of the cars at the car dealership are totaled in Davis.
Yeah.
Like their windows broken.
And the dents.
And the cop cars, like I saw cop cars with just busted out windows.
We're supposed to get another pretty nasty round this
Yay.
afternoon.
I know.
It's the hail. The hail's what's breaking everything.
I know.
Nope.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I thought about if my car was home, that would be awful.
I saw a bunch of people in like the last couple of days, and all their like back windows and stuff are all taped up
Oh, yeah.
because they can't get windows.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
How are you gonna get a window?
We still have supply chain issues.
It's a bad time for me to get a windshield, isn't it?
Yeah, there's no way
You have one on order forever, though.
January I ordered it.
Yeah.
Came in
January?
Yeah.
It's July.
March it came in. They gave it away, I think.
Oh my gosh, Estelle said something so funny yesterday. We're on our way home, and there was a Jeep Wrangler with all the doors and the top off, and she's like, Mom, that is so dangerous. Why would they ever get a car like that? And she starts freaking out. I'm like, Mimi has a car like that. She's like, no, she doesn't. She would never do something like that. She would never.
Well, that's what the crush test. I don't know if anybody, somebody who
Yes,
said the
yeah,
crush
you
test.
sent it, yeah.
And I've got to drive a Bronco, and it just like 35 miles a
Smashed.
semi, and it just smashed. The only one worse was that little tiny car.
You know what, though? Some of those tiny cars that I thought would get smashed held up really
Ford
well.
Explorer did excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah, So it was
Go
a
for
video
it.
of like the cars ramming at a
A
cement
30
wall.
Well, it was
Yeah.
a
It was
cement
like
wall. It was a
rear-ending.
35
Oh, yeah.
mile per hour semi.
Rear-ending a car.
Rear-ending a car
Yes.
into a wall.
Yes, there you go.
And the Bronco just...
It was the worst out of the whole
But then I was
lot.
Yeah.
looking at it, and I was talking to the kids, and I'm like, well, yeah, there's no steel because you can take the
There's no
doors and top
beams.
off. There's no anything to hold it together.
Yeah.
But
There's
yeah,
no
she
support.
couldn't believe. And
The
when I
electrical
told her
can't even go in the
all your
doors.
doors and top came off, and she's like, Mimi would never buy a car like that. I'm like, Mimi did buy a car like that.
Maybe drove a car like that
That's
for a
what
long
I
time.
said when we
didn't
were
take forever.
kids.
Yeah.
And my dad would take us out, and he'd have us practice doing donuts in that Jeep Wrangler.
I
Your
love
dad
that
took
Jeep
you to
Wrangler.
practice doing donuts?
Well, yeah, in the Monte Carlo too, because there was a corner by our house, and you slid out on it
Oh,
a lot.
yeah.
And honestly, it kind of helped because then you knew how to control the car.
That's smart.
When you did that.
Yeah.
So you just go to the
It was
parking
very
lot.
dangerous.
I never went to
It was
donut class,
dangerous.
Donut class was fun.
but now I actually want to eat donuts.
Yeah, you take us to the high school parking lot,
And ice cream.
and you knock that thing in reverse and slide out.
Oh, wow. I feel like you might be a professional race car driver now.
Well, it was good because I slid out a couple of times and I knew what to do.
It is
Yeah.
scary. I was maybe 17 in Minnesota going to work. I was waitressing, and I got on the on-ramp, and I slid around.
Oh, I
I
had
went
that happen.
360.
Yes.
So you see the car behind you. They
Yes.
can't stop. And then I went, and luckily I went all the way around and went forward, but I was like
Well, usually
shaking
your
when I got
inkling
to
is
work.
to
Scary.
slam on the brakes, and you really
It's
shouldn't.
bad.
If anything, the gas.
Yeah.
To get
To
out
get
of it.
through it.
Oof.
It
Oof.
was scary.
Welcome
Ice
to
is
driving
scary.
in Michigan and Minnesota, apparently.
Right?
Ice driving 101. Not fun. Yeah.
Crazy.
Crazy. But today, we delayed it a little bit, right? Because
1 week. Yeah.
Yes.
just because we wanted to not ruin
Well,
any
the
surprises.
50s was over the weekend, and then USPS decided not to pick up on Monday.
Yeah. They just do that sometimes.
I called
Yeah.
on Tuesday at like 2 o'clock and was like, are you guys coming
I'm glad you
today?"
called, yeah.
And he's like, what? We didn't come? I'm like, no.
Sometimes they come to the front office, not the back
If it's
office,
a
and
substitute,
if they don't know
Yeah.
the way. So,
So
but
hopefully everybody has it.
so
Everybody should have
subscription.
it
You want
now.
just for if anyone doesn't know what our subscription program is.
Yeah, so this is our Coffee of the Month subscription box, and every month you get 4 curated flavors. These are limited time flavors. They are not available normally, and they're only available for a very limited time after.
When they're gone, they're gone.
Yep. Every month has a theme, a kitschy little theme.
They're cute.
This month is ice cream truck, so that's fun. You can get this box of either 4 2.5 ounce samplers or 3 of each flavor of K-Cup for $20, or you can get the full size packs for $50.
Which are 12-ounce bags.
12-ounce bags or 12-count K-Cups, the full box.
And they the extras do become available, but they're very limited.
Yeah, I know. Somebody bought 12 orange dreamsicles
Yes.
K-Cup boxes
Yes.
right off the bat.
I packed that
I
order
packed
up.
a
yeah.
lot of
That's
stuff
like
too.
half the stock was gone
Yeah.
in the first day.
Yeah.
And we keep making more.
So
but
what we did is if you are a CB VIP,
Yes.
you get access to these flavors on the 15th
Yes.
to try to get them first, and then everybody else gets access the week after.
I know Charles ordered all 4 flavors too.
I
He was
saw
waiting for
that.
those to come in.
to add
yeah.
to the closet.
Yeah.
At least they're labeled now, so they don't have to stay
Yeah,
in
a
boxes.
little
I
easier,
love
a little
that.
easier.
It helps so much with the K-Cups that they're labeled. It takes a lot of planning on our part. I mean, we have to start planning next year already.
So I have that on my list of to do. Oh, that's what I have to add to my 3 things. I've got to write
September.
descriptions,
Right.
and then I need to start working on January, February, March flavors.
Yeah, because we have Ash and I have a photo shoot for September, October, November, and December next week.
Yes. All right. I gotta get on.
It takes,
I gotta get
it
busy.
takes some planning.
It does. Well, it takes now with the lids too,
Yeah.
just getting those
Yeah.
and the labels, everything.
That
getting
changes
it.
my day a little bit.
So
All good.
it is nice though. I do like the 3
I'm
things.
excited to
though.
try these flavors.
Yeah, it's been so long.
It just
right?
smells so
and
good
I'm
in
not sure
here.
that we don't always try all the flavors together. So we are trying one for this box, one for this
Yeah.
box. So it's
And
not
like we
always
could have
together.
tried them last year and then slated it for a box.
Yes.
Yes.
A year from
Yeah.
now.
Like, hey,
for
remember we
sure.
tried that flavor? It was really good. Let's do it for
Yeah.
this box.
Crazy.
Okay, so starting
Glad
off,
you appreciate the lids. We like them
Yeah.
too.
Oh.
They're very
Yeah, they
cute.
help. Yeah.
because I've got lots of 1, 2, 3, 4s. I have no idea. It's
I think
a
that's just
surprise.
keeping the mystery alive, you know?
Well, but I like to know what it is. Like, I'm just not good at guessing.
Well, yeah, because like
without
you don't
knowing.
want to drink an orange flavor if you're not in the mood for
Yeah,
that.
because I know
That's
I've got
true.
some jelly flavored, because I loved our last box. I thought it was so good, the donuts. But this one, strawberry crunch bar,
Okay.
Okay.
vanilla ice cream rolled in strawberry shortcake
Oh my gosh,
crunch.
this smells good.
Mm-hmm.
And I
Thank
miss
you.
a
Did
lot of
Melissa
R&D.
make the coffee
She
for us?
did. Melissa's
Thank you,
awesome.
Melissa.
She's
Yeah.
so funny. She was like, "Oh, so it's subscription box today." So she got everything already. The ice cream box was all ready.
She is so good to us.
She keeps us on track because I lose my mind a little bit.
It's a challenge.
All I know is that she started brewing my coffee first in the morning
Oh, this is
because nobody
good.
likes me without coffee
guys-
in the morning.
I feel like half of her job is turned into like chasing toddlers around the office all day.
And we're the
We are the
toddlers.
toddlers.
And little therapy session.
Yeah.
She's wonderful.
And
Thank you,
therapy sessions.
Melissa.
Lots of therapy.
Yeah, so this
But
is
they're
delicious.
little
this
Zen
is so good.
raking things, so people can rake their little
She
Zen
put
garden.
a candy basket and this like sand thing up there. And Brett the other day was like, "Oh, do you rake in the sand?" She's like, "No, people just stand here and rake while they talk to me."
It's true. We
Oh,
do.
you guys, that is really good.
It is
I
so
love how
good.
that vanilla ice cream note comes out in that too.
You know what? And this tastes pretty different from the white chocolate strawberry.
Yeah, it sure does. It's
Because
delicious.
I had that yesterday, and there is definitely like, I don't even know what it is.
White chocolate, strawberry, vanilla.
No, this is different. It's got like a different
Yeah.
punch to it. I don't know if
Yeah.
it's like more strawberry or
The official word.
Strawberry
That
is
is obviously
definitely
a
in the
word.
dictionary, like 100% true. Yeah.
No, it's delicious. I don't know that I've ever had a strawberry crunch bar, to be honest.
Oh,
is
they're
that
so
a real
good.
thing?
It is.
They're
so
so
for our
good.
photo shoot, we had them, so they were up in the freezer. So I did try one.
Are they
Okay.
still in the freezer?
No, I threw them away.
No,
the
sad.
freezer got left open a tiny bit, so everything melted. But
I-
before that happened, I didn't like it.
Oh, I love strawberry crunch bars. They're good.
I thought I would, but it had like a very
Artificial?
like a sucralose or
Oh,
something
yeah.
taste to
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
I hate that.
But
when
the
you get
orange
that.
dreamsicle upstairs was good.
Yum.
Sedona was dying for orange dreamsicle yesterday.
Oh, that sounds so
She got
good.
a strawberry shake from Culver's and stuff.
I had pineapple Dole Whip last night,
know.
and that was good.
So those Dole Whips,
Yeah.
usually you can get it mixed with the vanilla.
Yeah.
That's the way to go. It like
Yes.
tames it perfectly.
I want to try that. I'll try that next time.
Yeah.
At Disney, they have them with rum.
Oh, wow.
Well, okay then.
That makes everything good.
I think we're gonna have to go find those Dole Whips.
It'd be like
I
SeaWorld
didn't
all
know
over
Disney
again.
served alcohol.
SeaWorld was a great
Yeah.
time.
SeaWorld, there's this corner bar. They make the best drinks.
And you like need one.
You need one drink.
And you're trashed.
We got a second one and neither of us finished
Neither.
it.
I think I went and napped in the car.
And they
I'm a
come in
lightweight.
cups without lids, so we ended up having to buy a lid cup. And Logan calls it my trash can cup. It
Because it was Oscar the Grouch.
was
I think.
Oscar the Grouch. And he may have had to take control of the stroller.
Ooh, the chocolate crunch
Logan
bar
was
is
Logan
good.
was in charge. He may be in charge in Key West too. We'll have to
Oh,
see.
yeah. He's 100% taking care of us while
So
we're in Key West.
Logan cut his hair.
Yes,
Yeah,
he
he looks
does.
good.
He looks less Kurt Cobain and more Charlie Hunnam now. Charlie Hunnam from Sons of Anarchy.
Oh, you can't even say that.
He
And
does.
my son
yeah.
in
I
the
know.
same
That's
breath.
why
That's what
can't.
I
I
said,
love
though.
Charlie.
I know. But when he has long hair, he looks like Kurt Cobain
Yeah.
from
True.
Nirvana, right?
Oh.
Do you know who that is? Yeah.
I'm puking. I just saw myself. Okay, sorry.
there's a
Not
delay
attractive.
on our screen. So it's funny to see what the things that you do like 15 to 20 seconds later.
Stroke
I'm
face.
like, sorry. I didn't mean to.
So we're on
Okay, so orange dreamsicle.
Okay, let's try that.
Sweet vanilla with tangy citrus orange. Great descriptions.
I was super creative that day. What can I say?
What is your words? I'm surprised it doesn't say infused or.
Hey Logan, come here. Come here.
Oh, we
Show
want
me
you to
your
come
haircut.
here.
I
Here,
want to
show
see your
her hair.
haircut.
Come here.
Come here.
Come here.
Show me your haircut. Because you look good.
Here.
Come here and take
Come
your
here.
hat off.
On
Like, come
camera.
here.
Come here.
Come here.
Here, come sit down over here for a second. Just come sit. Show them. Show
We'll
them your
talk
new
about
look.
something with roasting.
Talk about something with roasting. Just throw him on the spot. See, look, much better. He says, "Stop
Try.
talking about me."
I'll clean it. You kind of look like an Abercrombie model, is what
All
you look
clean
like.
cut. You went to an actual barber, didn't you?
And ladies, let me remind you that
Yeah.
he is single.
And if you like coffee, he's got lifetime supply.
This is true. This is true.
She just wants more grandbabies.
For sure.
Look at her over here.
For sure. Mine are growing up. I
I
can't
know,
even
it's
believe.
crazy.
Okay, I'm going.
Okay.
All right, thanks, Logan.
You like how we do that to people and just drag them in and sit
Embarrass
down.
them on the spot.
Yeah.
He couldn't stand the lighting.
I'm
He had to come
not
to the
crying.
lights
My
off.
eyes hurt. I'm like, oh, like I want more grandbabies.
Aw.
No.
This one's not as orangey as I thought it would be. It's more creamy.
The orange is definitely a little more on the subtle side.
It is subtle.
Not as in your face as I would have liked.
Oh, it's got it on the back for sure.
Yeah.
But this is something that we said is maybe we should
Pump it up next time.
Yeah.
pump up the orange
Yeah, because
flavor.
it's definitely not nearly as orangey as I thought it would be.
I hope the lady who bought 12 boxes likes it.
Yeah.
It's really good.
It's
Yeah.
good. I thought it would be more flavor forward.
Yeah.
And it
But
does
I like
catch
the
it on the
fruity
back end.
flavors. Like
Yeah.
I like that fruit.
What's
Yeah.
interesting if when like I know sometimes we get comments and I know you responded to somebody like if they're not used to the flavor forward flavors and they're like,
yeah.
oh my God, what was that? You know, and you're like, yeah, it's not for everybody. It's not for
Well,
everybody.
and the nice thing is we do have a flavor for everybody.
Yep.
Like somebody said, Michigan cherry, I just can't stand it. It was awful. And I'm like, no, I
Holy moly.
Yeah. It's
I
not for you.
agree. It can be a lot.
Yeah.
Maybe try black cherry or something. So
Yeah.
if you don't want that flavor forward, you know, our nuts, our vanillas are going to be much more your jam.
Yeah.
If you want in your face flavor, Michigan cherry, amaretto.
Yeah. I should write a blog about that.
I'm trying to remember too because I thought I had added something.
Oh yeah, about the
So
flavor.
the flavored coffee page, like when you write a review, you can say,
Like how strong?
oh yeah,
or-
flavor strength. So I added something called flavor strength. So I put milder flavor,
Smart.
perfectly balanced, and super flavor. So like amaretto's towards the super flavor.
Yeah,
so
that's
people
smart.
can kind of vote,
Yeah.
and you can get in the reviews how flavorful you thought the flavors.
That's a good
are.
idea. And then you can find a similar one. Like if
Yeah.
you know you are leaning towards that really flavorful side, look for ones that are leaning that
Yeah.
way.
So
Yeah.
like bananas more towards the perfectly balanced.
I think like banana, blueberry are kind of in the middle. Like sea
Yeah.
salt, those are.
Yeah, for sure.
I tried this one ahead of time. It's so
It
good.
smells so
Okay.
good.
So good.
And then chocolate taco.
So
What did you just say?
chocolate
Taco?
So remember
Taco.
Choco Tacos?
Chocolate
They
taco.
discontinued,
Choco taco.
and they were going on eBay for like $1,000 each.
Oh, yeah. So doing the photo shoot with no actual chocolate taco was super fun. But Ashley goes, oh, I know where I can get a chocolate waffle cone. And so she got empty chocolate waffle cones.
Oh,
and
smart.
We tried to fill
Oh.
it, so ignore it in the photo.
So waffle cone with French vanilla ice cream topped with chocolate and nuts. Again, I've never had this.
Oh, you're
I don't
missing
really
out.
like a lot of ice cream.
you
though.
can taste the nut too.
And the waffle
Yeah.
cone, which is kind of amazing that came through in the flavor.
Ooh,
It smells good.
Yeah, I
that
love
is
this.
really good.
Yeah, I
now I
love
want
this
to
one.
try a chocolate taco.
Good luck. You can't go.
$1,000 on
'Cause-
eBay. Good luck.
So they discontinued
They
it?
Yeah.
discontinued
Just
them.
like how they discontinued Twinkies a
was
few
gonna
years ago,
say.
and then they brought them back.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
the same.
Yeah, they might do the same.
Like,
Who knows?
What's that Tijuana or
But little
the China
homemade
thing? They should sell them.
stands, like homemade ice cream stands, a lot of them make them.
Yes.
They're way better anyway.
Yeah. Well, sriracha right now is on eBay for like
I
$55
just see
a
Melissa
bottle
giggling.
because they don't have sriracha. So I actually went to Beaky's and they had a different kind of sriracha, and I look on eBay. I'm like, well, this bottle will sell for $28, but I didn't buy it. I didn't feel like buying siracha.
It is crazy.
Yeah.
Why
They
is
can't
it
find
so
anywhere.
crazy?
I don't know if they have a
can't
shortage.
supply.
There's an ingredient in it that they cannot get, and
Yeah.
they said they will not compromise on the quality of it.
Yeah. So like there's
So only one person makes sriracha?
well, there's other
Real
people who make like a
sriracha.
different one, but there's one brand. It's like the one with the green lid. I don't know what brand that is,
don't
but
even know
people
what it
go
is.
nuts for it. So folks at home, if you have an unopened bottle in your closet and it's not expired, put that on eBay, $55 each.
Probably
Yeah.
even if it is expired.
I mean, I wouldn't really want to sell expired
They're
food
like-
products,
I
but
think they'll
yeah.
let you. It
Sauces
depends
are
if
like-
it's Best Buy.
They're like
Yeah.
Best Buy.
They're
all
probably,
those.
Yeah.
I think the only thing really that our expiration is like
Isn't-
dairy
It's like a
and
vinegar-based
formula.
yeah.
sauce. I mean,
Yeah.
ketchup is
I don't
good
know what it
for like
is.
ever.
Okay, so we think ketchup is good forever, but we were cleaning up my mom's basement a few years ago, and we found a bottle of 23-year-old ketchup. I kid you not. And so my brother-in-law was like, I'm going to open it.
It would be super vinegary.
He started gagging immediately, which made
Was
my
it
son gag
like
immediately.
refrigerated ketchup?
No, it was like
Oh,
a
wow.
whole
Probably
glass bottle
opened?
of Heinz, and it was
Oh,
in her Girl
glass.
Scout supplies, right? So she thought Like, and she just like had Girl Scout supplies down there for when we would Girl Scout camp, and it was just down there, and it was unopened. It did not keep.
Oh,
it
it
would
I'm
not keep.
surprised if it were unopened. That it might be, but open,
23
that'd be
years old was a
disgusting.
long time for those tomatoes.
Kind
to
of
sit
surprised
there
it did like
pickled.
implode maybe or something, you know.
Well, so botulism is pretty big with like tomato-based products too, right? So
When the processing 23 years ago is probably so different
Oh,
than
yeah.
today.
Remember
We
when
know
I-
from our cold brew exploits.
when I had to take the processing class and the canning class.
Oh my gosh, from the University of something, like there's a serious
The
course.
University of Southern California, Davis, I think. Yeah, I am canning certified, guys. Things I never
She's
thought I'd be in
also
my life.
allergy certified and
And
Serve
Safe
certified
and,
and
yeah.
a notary.
Yeah,
You know,
You
sometimes
are. Look at you.
I don't know why I get to get certified
You
and
love
everything, but
certifications.
love it.
You're Barbie.
You can do it all.
You're Barbie.
Can I
and
get
everything.
astronaut certified yet? Next.
The woman at the movie theater to this woman next week goes, "You should have dressed like Barbie because you look like Barbie."
Oh, you totally should have.
I know I
lot of
did.
people
I had a
did.
pink dress on. Like I only had 2 pink dresses in my closet. One
Yeah.
was way too short, so it was like a beachy.
I love
You
that.
know,
Beach
whatever.
Barbie?
She's
Beach
like with
Barbie?
your long
I don't know.
blonde
We're
hair.
going on Saturday, and I'm wearing yoga pants and a comfortable
People had
sweatshirt.
pink.
And bringing a
People,
blanket.
tons
And
of people
bringing
had
a
pink.
blanket.
Yes.
It was pink, pink,
People
pink,
say
pink,
I'm
pink.
certified, but I think they mean something.
Wait, is that what you guys are saying?
When we say certified, wink, wink.
Well, if the shoe fits.
That is hilarious.
We always talk about our strengths and our weaknesses, and we know what mine are.
110%.
Math is not my strength.
No.
Okay, and that's good.
Okay, ice cream sandwich. Smooth
Okay.
vanilla soft serve sandwich in between 2 chocolate wafers. That's actually a very good description to chat.
So
Write
you're
that one.
saying that like the second one was not good and the fourth one was much better?
ChatGPT.
No, I think I did those ones. I'm going to give myself credit for
Can you
those.
name all these iconic ice cream treats? Ooh, I don't even know if I could do this.
I think it's so hard because regionally people call them different things too. Like bomb pops or
Well,
Bye,
they are
Charles.
called Bomb Pops.
Yeah.
Bye,
So-
Charles.
Bye, Charles.
So I mean, you got number 1's a ice cream sandwich. Number 2 is a bomb pop. Number 3 is a fudgesicle.
Yeah.
4 is an orange dreamsicle. 5 is that a fudge bar?
Ice
Yeah.
cream bar.
Well, it's like an ice cream bar
An
because it
ice
has
cream
ice
bar?
cream that's dipped in chocolate.
And then is that supposed to be Klondike?
Yeah.
And then a cookie sandwich.
So good.
Strawberry crunch bar. Chocolate taco. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
Oh, with the bubblegum eyes.
Yeah, and remember they would always be so jacked up when you
Yeah.
got
Oh,
out of
we
the
had the
ice cream truck.
creepiest ice cream truck when my kids were little.
Ooh.
He wore short shorts.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
It was not good.
And then you got Sonic.
Was he in a white
I
van?
think they banned.
Right?
Yeah, they
That's
banned
Sonic?
the ice
yeah,
cream trucks.
the Sonic bar.
And then what is that? Like a snow
It's
cone?
like like a snow cone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Looks like a super. I almost said Superman.
No, the chocolate
Yeah.
banana. Wasn't there a chocolate banana?
Yeah.
I never had a chocolate
Like, what
banana
did
in
I
mine.
get from the ice cream truck?
I
I'm
don't know.
trying
There
to
was
think.
always such
Yeah.
good.
Oh, a
things.
drumstick. Like, you
Oh,
gotta
yeah.
love a good drumstick.
Do you guys still have? Well, you probably don't in your neighborhood because you're kind of
We
out
don't live in
there.
a neighborhood,
Yeah.
I think they're banned from Benton. I really don't think we can have ice
Okay.
cream trucks because of the creepy.
I think we
guy
had one a
with
couple
his-
years ago,
Well,
but
we used
I
to
don't know.
jump on the back of the truck too and take rides down the road.
Yeah. Here's my problem. By the time they need to go like through like twice at least because by the time I get my dollar out,
Yeah, who
or
has money
probably
anymore? They have to
$3.
take
Right.
credit
Yeah,
cards.
like you take
Yeah,
Venmo.
we were always like searching
Yeah.
for change in the house, like
Yeah.
a mad dash.
Yeah, and then they're gone, and then you're like, come back.
When 5 kids is no joke. It's
Yeah,
not like you
right?
can
Yeah.
give them $2.
You got
And then-
$30.
So
yeah.
like we'd be ordering our ice cream and other people would like sneak around the back side of the truck and then there was the handles with the thing and they would take a ride down the road on the back of the truck.
Oh, nice. Nice. What was your
things I didn't
go-to?
know.
Yeah. What was your go-to ice cream truck flavor?
Oh,
if you
I
had to
like
get
push
something?
pops.
I don't remember. There was something on it that I really liked, but
I was trying to think.
it was not the bubblegum eyeball thing.
See, I always did
It was
bubblegum
something
eyeballs because then
shaped,
you
though, I
got to
feel
have
like.
the bubblegum after you had the bar, right? But
Oh,
the bar
I
was
hated
usually
those.
gross, but I wanted the gum.
Which
Yeah.
was disgusting.
Disgusting
though.
gum, absolutely. But it was a
Disgusting.
twofer. You had to do a
Googling the
twofer.
staples of
Yeah.
the ice cream truck.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Strawberry
I was
crunch
trying
bar
to
was
think what you
good.
guys got because you got. it's one of those shape things for sure.
How about
that
the
kids love
Flintstones
those.
push pop, the orange sherbet push
Oh
pop?
yeah, those were good. I
Yeah.
liked push pops and drumsticks.
Yeah.
I know.
Drumsticks are so
see.
good.
And I don't know if they had like frozen Snickers then.
I feel like I
Ooh,
like
that
these
sounds
like
good.
popsicle things that were in the cones.
Oh, the SpongeBob things.
No, not SpongeBob. It's like this like popsicle thing that's like in a cone. I know I liked those.
I don't remember that one.
I didn't like the ones with the faces because they always tasted like bubble gum or like some variation of bubble gum. And that was
Yeah.
disgusting.
You know, Superman ice cream is supposed to be like something that's only in like
I don't
Michigan.
know.
I know that the Museum of Ice Cream that was there.
Was it?
These were
Yeah.
good. These like twisty ones that had all like the flavors inside of them.
Oh yeah, that sounds really
What
good.
is going on with you?
Well, her
Your
microphone may have had a challenge. Yeah.
We would get the stupid baseball glove one a lot.
Oh,
yeah.
Baseball
Baseball
glove
The
one
ones
with
the
bubble
catchers
gum.
make,
I
yeah.
remember
Somebody
that.
liked that SpongeBob thing too.
I think that was London.
And I wanted to say she got the Dora.
probably.
They had a Dora ice cream.
I liked the popsicles that had like a bunch of colors through them that were twisty. These ones.
Oh, the artificial
yeah.
dye.
These like twisty popsicles.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
I loved those.
Yeah, the sherbet pops.
We had to snow cones. That's a good one. They had to pull up actual ice cream truck menus.
I love the snow cones now where you put your own stuff on it. And you can
Yeah.
put your own colors and
Kona
mix
ice.
the
Oh,
thing,
yeah,
the Kona
yeah.
ice.
Kona
Have you
ice
guys
is
ever, like the
great.
first time I did that though, I'm like, oh, I need all the flavors, but the flavor is really gross on its own. So if you add too much flavor, it actually is horrific. Like it's one of the
Really?
worst things you could drink. Yeah.
I did not.
Yeah, don't ever do more than like whatever the recommended flavor is.
Oh,
It's-
I don't know.
Yeah.
At the 4th
There
of
is
July
a
parade, they were
recommended.
going crazy.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
gross.
but then I ordered it and I'm overdoing the machine, and then Becca walks over and she's got this beautiful purple whatever thing. And I'm like, what is that? She's like, oh, there's a menu right there. It's like blueberry lavender or something.
Wow.
I was like, I
A
would
blueberry lavender snow cone?
Oh,
Yeah.
so they did it in the back.
Yeah, there's like a
I saw they were
fancy
different.
menu.
I saw the fancy menu. I didn't think they were doing the fancy menu during the
No,
thing.
apparently they do the fancy menu.
Oh, because
Next
the fancy
time-
menu looked
You missed out.
nicer.
Next time there's Kona Ice, I'm getting the fancy menu.
Oh.
I think if it's like at parties and stuff, like when we had it at the kids' graduation, they don't do the fancy menu.
Okay. Yeah, because the kids had it at their graduation. They were so good at their little preschool
Preschool.
graduation because the ice truck was
Kona
over
Ice
there.
Nice.
truck.
So they
It's their
were
favorite.
being
Nice. I love that.
I feel like everything has the Kona Ice truck now. Like all the celebrations.
I've actually
do.
never been to one, weirdly enough.
good. Well, you've got a big week coming up with
I do.
graduation.
Yeah, my son's open house at your house on Sunday, and then he moves into college on the 18th. So it's like,
Oh,
I know. I know.
Crazy.
Luckily, you've got one more at home.
I was like, how do I,
I think
have
it's
this
the
cup in my
last
hand?
one.
Yeah.
That's
It's
oh,
yours.
is that mine?
Yeah.
The last one is.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. It's weird to
How
think
can
that we
you-
have
you're
like
not
2
even to
kids
your
out of the
last
house.
one.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, but, yeah.
Imagining the
Yeah.
last one's gonna be awful.
Yeah, because right when you got ready to have a last one, then you just had another baby. Maybe I'll do
know.
that too.
Maybe it actually worked pretty okay. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I'd have everybody live with me if I could.
I know, right? I have
Dad
Golden Girls
says that
plans.
too.
Yeah.
But he didn't really like it when we all lived
no,
there.
it would drive
Yeah.
him crazy.
But
He
then
wouldn't like it.
I was living with Grandma and Grandpa for a while because there wasn't really bedrooms at our house in college, and he threw such a fit, and he's like, I just need you to come live with us.
It's nice having everybody, like, Nicholas was working late last night and came home, and I'm like, oh, it's just nice having everybody under one roof,
Yeah.
you know, when
We had to
everybody's home.
Shift all the bedrooms around.
Well, we're so
Yeah.
fortunate that we work together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if we didn't work together, I can't imagine like
Yeah.
seeing people
Yeah.
once a month
Yeah.
or
That'd
be
twice
so
a month.
sad.
About how often I see my oldest right
So-
now, so it is kind of sad. But, you know, it's nice because he comes home and he's like, we'll go out for a walk in the park or something. It's nice for him to come home, and
But
he
it's
loves
like,
us.
but what
Yeah.
are they doing? Do you know what I mean? It's like
Well,
I
he's
don't
working
know.
a lot
I
and doing
know,
good.
but-
So yeah, it's nice when you raise a successful human though too. You know, where you're like, oh look, you're you
And
know,
to watch what
doing
they
good.
do.
I don't
Yeah.
know that they just. I don't think Kona Ice just drives around. I think they're always at events.
Yeah, I've never
But
seen them
I
doing
know
that.
in our area, like the real estate.
Is it a franchise?
Yeah, I think they are like franchise trucks, but
Trucks?
Yeah.
Okay, they're only trucks?
they're only trucks.
Okay.
Yeah, but I think that if you follow them on Facebook, there's like a lot of like public events that they'll be at
Oh,
that you can
yeah.
go. Kind of like a food truck. They'll be like, hey, we're parking here today.
Okay, but why don't taco trucks drive through my neighborhood daily? Do you know how much money they would make?
That would be way better.
I would eat my weight in nachos daily. I never get sick of
that
nachos.
would be
They
ever.
smart.
can park in a parking lot and still run out of food.
Ah.
So they don't need
Maybe
to drive.
at 10 o'clock at night, they should drive through.
Right? Okay, I'll give my address, park in front of my house, and you will get business every day, and probably everybody else from the neighborhood too. Who doesn't want to eat tacos every day? Shrimp tacos, fajitas,
Yeah, forget the ice.
burritos, rice and beans. I could eat it all.
I just love that you do the thing yourself on the side in that Kona ice truck. I don't know why I love that so much. And I've never done it. I've never even had a Kona ice because I don't really like it.
But you love that you can do it, but
I
you
just
never
love
had
it that
it.
it's right there.
Well, it's fun for the kids to do.
Yeah.
To mix and see what they
It's
do.
like the fountain drinks when they put all the
They get
flavors
to be their
together.
own mixologist.
That's still the best drink, though, when you put them all
is.
together.
Yeah. We had somebody actually on Facebook this week said that they put Mackinac Island and Michigan cherry together and really like that
Ooh.
flavor.
I mean, it
yeah.
would be
That would
kind
be
of
good.
just like adding a cherry to your sundae.
Yeah, or like a
that
chocolate
would be
covered
good.
cherry, right?
Chocolate covered
Which
cherry.
we have
With,
with that
instead of the
flavor
white
before.
chocolate strawberry.
It's funny because we're for October we're doing
Oh, yeah.
something fun.
Yep.
And I posed that to
Yep, I like that
Ashley
idea.
about mixing your own flavors.
Yes. It's going to be fun.
Some experimentation. We're in Philly suburbs.
Now, when you mix them, though, do you
Ritas.
brew them
What's a
together or you
Ritas?
mix them after? What do you think?
Well, so I
Water
think you
ice?
have to do it ahead of time because most people at home aren't going to have more than one pot, right?
I just think
So-
if you took half a sampler and half a sampler,
Yeah.
is what I
Yep,
was thinking.
and mix it
You could
ahead of
do
time.
that.
and
because-
then and then
yeah.
brew it together.
Yeah, that's what I would
Jennifer
do. Mm-hmm.
says that she totally wants a taco truck in her neighborhood.
Yes.
But also they're in Philly suburbs, so they have Ritas and good water ice.
I don't know what water
I don't
ice
know what
is,
water
but
ice
also
is.
now I really want a Philly cheesesteak.
I'm Googling.
I'm saying
water
someone
ice.
Google it.
Hey, do you
what's
do
a
Philly
water
cheesesteak
ice?
with Cheese Whiz? Or, because I hear a real Philly cheesesteak is Cheese Whiz and not like the cheese that we would do here, like on a Big John's.
Okay, so
I hate
it says
cheese
it's
whiz on
Italian ice.
so good.
I mean, it looks
But
like
I went to school outside of Philadelphia.
looks just
You
like
guys-
a snow cone.
It's only 10:30 and I'm ready for lunch.
I know.
How is it different from a snow cone?
I don't know, but I
Maybe
would
it's
like
just called
it.
something different.
Or
But it
snow
is a
cone?
snow
I want to order tacos. I want to order
Okay,
cheesesteak.
water ice.
You are
has the
ruining my
flavor-
little meal plan
I know.
right now.
Doesn't it sound good though?
sounds
I'm really
delicious.
hungry.
So water ice has the flavor mixed in before it's frozen. Snow cones have the flavor added to the ice after it's frozen. So you get a way better flavor.
Way
oh yeah,
better.
yeah. Because sometimes the and you do a snow cone, the flavor goes to the bottom.
And then you want to get more flavor, like
Yeah.
butter on my popcorn.
Yeah.
When I'm like, I eat the top, and I'm like, can you go get me more
Yeah.
butter, honey?
yeah, Cheese Whiz is
Interesting.
gross on cheesesteak.
Cheese Whiz
Either-
is just gross.
Okay.
Either Crystal or Chuck
So-
said that.
Oh
It
no,
was-
I like Cheese Whiz.
Oh, water ice is like Italian ice. Italian ice
Well,
is
they
so
said
good.
on American
I forgot I
soil,
love
great,
Cheese
it's
Whiz,
granita.
Crystal. It's
I
this,
love Luigi's.
It's this. I was thinking of that
Cheese Whiz
nacho
is
cheese.
gross.
It's this.
You shh,
The
on
canned
crackers.
cheese.
You oh no,
You-
okay, no. So
you do
that's
that.
like canned cheese, but then like well,
That
and
is
they call it
Cheese
cheese whiz
Whiz.
too, but it's more like the chocolate or the not chocolate, the cheese sauce, like the nacho
Yeah, that's
sauce.
disgusting. I
Yeah.
hate that. But I
Cheese
do
Whiz
love
is out
Cheese
of a
Whiz,
can.
and it's like plastic out of a can, and I love it.
Okay, so
I forgot I haven't
Water
had it in a long
ice.
time, probably since I was on vacation with her, like
Yeah.
years ago.
Philadelphia calls it water ice, but it's actually Italian ice, and before that it was called granita.
I love Italian ice. Italian ice is so good.
Granita, really? Because
Yeah.
our Granita machines.
Yeah, it's-
well, I guess that kind of
it's
makes
mixed.
sense.
Yeah, it's just mixed before.
Flavor and ice, right?
All right, now we're gonna
Philly cheesesteaks are the best. I
Okay.
don't do beef, so I do chicken.
So,
Ooh, yeah. And I do
Cheese
provolone.
Whiz is this canned cheese.
Yum.
Okay,
Or
don't-
bag
sounds so
cheese.
good.
You like
Whiz
easy
is gross.
cheese. You
oh,
like Kraft
easy,
easy
Kraft
cheese.
easy cheese. Then that's what I
You
like the pump.
Yeah, the
fake-
Kraft
it's
cheese.
called easy
American
cheese.
cheese. Oh, easy cheese.
And then Cheese
Have you
Whiz
ever
is
had it?
actually
Out of the pan?
like
Yeah.
queso,
Delicious.
basically, without the spices.
yes. Yep. So it's like
In a
nacho
can.
cheese kind of,
It's
but
in a
like
can.
not. Yeah. Yeah.
Gross.
Yeah.
I like
processed
queso.
cheese. I like when you talk to somebody
cheesesteaks
from
are the
another
best.
country and they're like American cheese and like Cheese Whiz is like the most horrific thing ever.
Whiz is gross.
But it's gross when they put it on everything.
So we have that cheesesteak place that just opened down the street,
Yeah.
and we did try it,
Yep.
and we had some chicken ones that were okay.
Yep. I like the
not a
chicken one, and then
cheesesteak
they
fan.
have French fries with like the nacho cheese and bacon and ranch, and those are excellent. And that's definitely what I'm ordering for lunch
My
today now.
husband loves
I
this
think that they use the leftover stuff a lot of times for those places, like the not good meat is my objection to it. Like it's not like nice meat.
Yeah.
Just like Arby's.
it's like the leavings. It's
when
like the hot
I
dog.
mean, Arby's is not the same as when I was a kid.
yeah.
but I had a really good one, and they sliced it super thin, and it was delicious. And they told me I could ask for it sliced thin. Not true. I went to different Arby's, and they laughed at me when I said, "Could you just slice it really thin?"
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
No, we cannot.
Big John's. Oh, yeah. My dad loves Big John's.
Yeah. So, Jen, we have a place here called Big John's, and it's like a big deal for cheesesteaks.
Steak and onion.
After having my kids, because you can't eat, like I was in juice, so you can't eat forever. Yeah. And then, so you're like haven't eaten for 2 days, I feel like. My husband would go get me a giant Big John's, and I would eat the entire thing.
But you don't eat them now, right?
It was turkey.
Oh, okay.
I would like a turkey sandwich, not a cheesesteak. But I would eat the entire thing.
I eat pancakes from McDonald's
it's like,
with
have
my
the
hands.
baby, go to Big John's.
That's funny.
This is your gift for birthing me a child.
That was my push gift.
You know, some women
sub.
get jewelry and you get sub sandwiches.
I didn't like me where I think they changed their quality. I'm so picky about any
They're actually
meat.
trying to change those rules too about not being able to eat anything during labor. Like they're starting to like let people eat broth and stuff. I know they let me have soup because I was in labor for like 24 hours.
Yeah. There's no, you don't have a lot of energy when you're starving.
Yeah.
Well, you get sick. I mean, I think it's because, but I'd rather get sick with something than nothing, quite honestly, than be dehydrated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would rather never give birth again.
Same. Same.
She didn't say same.
She doesn't care.
I know.
She would do it over and over and over again.
I'm good.
My last one was by far the hardest because the drugs were not nearly as good. They changed the drugs. I don't like
drugs
them.
are better
I
20
wanted the
years
old
ago.
drugs.
Yeah.
And I actually had an epidural with my last one. I never did with any of the others.
Yeah.
So
I remember just waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting for some
Forever.
news for you. And it was just like, my God, is she
everybody
alive?
else had delivered. They're like, oh,
we were
you're
at the
6.
hospital
You're going to be so
forever.
quick. And they're just, it took
Stella
forever.
felt like forever, too, your first baby.
Well, yeah, I was in labor for 24 hours with her and like 23 with Dallas.
And I kept wanting to cough. I'm like, I can't cough. She's in labor. But I'm like, what is going
but
on?
I wasn't. I wasn't in active labor forever.
Oh, it's so annoying.
Because my water broke, but my body wasn't ready. So it just didn't work.
Cheesesteaks have to have thin meat chopped real small. Steak
Yeah.
sandwiches
Yes.
in other parts of the country use
And it's
bigger pieces of
gross,
meat
right?
and not the same. Do you remember Steakums?
Steakums?
Yeah, you can buy
No.
Steakums in the store.
Oh, that's right. I remember
And my
the
husband
Steakums.
buys them for my kids all the time. I know, Jen, don't you want to eat like lunch right now? I know it's like
I'm so hungry
10:30,
too,
but
I'm going to tell you, Mall of America, if you go to Mall of America, they have lobster rolls
I
that
would
are
love a
like
lobster
the
roll.
best. Like,
better than Luke's Lobster?
yes, they were better than Boston ones. They're amazing. And so Kevin and I got one with drenched in butter.
Oh, God.
And
that
we
sounds so
were
good.
sharing it. The guy who owns the franchise was at the conference we're at, so we want to try it.
Yeah.
Oh, I immediately like go get another one because
Yes.
it was delicious.
Yeah,
I wish we had lobster rolls near
I had
here.
lobster rolls
know.
at the Vault in Fenton, and they
Oh,
were
were they?
there
Oh,
was
do
they
a-
have some there?
so
Were they
it's a
warm?
warm one and a cold one.
Okay.
I actually liked the cold one a lot. I liked both of them.
I drove by there last night and I said, oh, what
was
is this?
like-
It looks cute.
It was like a lobster salad or something almost on the cold
Yeah,
one, and then like the hot buttery lobster on
yeah, I
the
like
hot
the hot
one.
buttery.
But both buns were warm.
Toasted.
Oh,
yeah.
now
And they were
so I can
super
get,
good.
see, I've been looking for a lobster
The
roll near
vault's
us.
hard to go. We should
No,
let's make a thing.
We,
and go.
yeah.
we didn't even have a reservation. We just walked
Well,
in.
when it first opened,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
the
Just
week,
like
Friday
everything.
nights and the weekends
I'm
are
okay with a
absolutely
reservation.
not.
It means I don't
Let's
have
go
to
on a
wait.
weekday night
Yes.
and go have lobster rolls.
Yes.
I'm
Yes.
off
Yeah,
for
we
this.
went on like a Wednesday night
yes.
and walked right in, and
I would suggest
fries
tonight,
were
except that we
good.
had the storms come in. So
Yeah, we canceled book club, but we're gonna go
I think I'm
have
having
lobster rolls.
Mexican
yes,
tonight.
Bill, Mexican. That sounds so good.
Oh, Meg,
See,
you can't go wrong with Mexican.
I am so hungry
We had
right now
tacos
that I
last
want
night.
all of the food.
And Jason did.
Are you gonna work out before you eat?
I
though?
have to, but I feel like I need to do it right now because I feel like I need to eat by like 11 o'clock. I am so hungry.
I think we have a lot of meetings.
We
this
had
afternoon, so
tacos
that
last
might
night,
work.
but instead of doing like refried beans, Jason did refried black beans.
Ooh, how was that?
Super good.
Never would have thought to try
Refried
that.
black beans.
Yes.
Yeah. Did he just
Like
like
they're
smash them
different?
up?
They're
Were they
they're
already like smashed when he bought
Well,
them?
they
or
were
he smashed them?
canned.
I didn't know they
No,
made
but they
refried canned beans.
refried black beans.
refried
Yeah.
black beans.
I didn't know they made those. That's cool.
Super good.
I like black beans way better.
I like black beans better too.
I want Chipotle too.
Oh
now.
my gosh. Oh no.
It's gonna be DoorDash heaven something.
If like 3 drivers show up, you guys just mind your business.
Oh, I did book. You'll be happy for this. In Key West, I already booked a food tour for us.
Dude,
So you'll be
You
excited
guys,
about that.
food tours are like my favorite thing in
I love
life.
food tours too.
Life.
done one.
Oh, you guys, they're so fun. We've done a couple together.
We've
I
done
think.
Chicago. We did quite
Yes.
a
The
few.
one convention,
Yes.
you guys went and did one, but you had to be 21, so Logan and I couldn't go.
Oh.
We didn't drink on that one, did we?
No,
We
but
did-
you still had to
Houston
be.
and I did a secret Vegas one, and that one was fun. We do them in Spain.
Yeah.
We do them in other countries. We do them everywhere.
I mean, they're the best way to try like all the food, right? Like in Chicago,
And I
you've
don't
got
want a lot
Italian
of food.
beef.
Just give me tastings of a lot
yeah.
of food.
Oh my God, but you're still so full, right? Like it's insane.
When we went to Faster Horses last week, I had a polo something at a Mexican, but it was, you know how they smash the chicken?
Oh,
Which I
yeah.
love it when they do it.
Yeah.
And they put chorizo
Chorizo, so it's like a spicy
on
sausage.
it, on it with queso. And it was,
That
I
sounds
almost
good.
got it without the chorizo because I don't think I like it.
Yeah,
It was delicious.
They're going in September for Patty's birthday.
My 40th birthday, and Logan's actually coming with us, so it's just the three of us.
Yeah, Patty and I planned this trip, and then we were sitting in the office finding airfare and everything, and then Logan just happened to be there, and it's his actual birthday weekend.
And I think I said like, "Hey, you should come with us." He's like, "I'll go," and I'm like, "All
And
right."
I'm like, "Are you sure? Like, we're all sleeping in the same room. Is your husband okay with it?" She's like, "Yeah, he's like my brother." So the three of us,
it's gonna be
it's
so
gonna
fun.
be so fun.
Yeah.
But you're gonna be on his scooter because I don't know
Oh,
about
we're doing
this.
scooters.
That's how you get around.
Oh, I'm so afraid of scooters.
Well, that's why I'm like, I know you can't drive a scooter. So.
Okay, so
That's
we
funny
did
'cause
ATV riding a few
Even
years
we
ago.
went on that Florida trip and dragged Logan with us that
We
one
did,
time.
yeah. Like, Logan's fun. It'll be fun.
But like we did ATVs in Vegas a couple years ago, and I couldn't do it. I was too afraid.
She was, so we did this practice course, and she was
I was
going
first.
so slow.
I was
that
being
I'm
safe.
like,
I was
you
being
are,
safe.
I'm like, you cannot, you've got to ride with someone. We cannot wait for you. This is
Okay,
not
but
going to
then what
happen.
they ended up doing was they put me in like the dune buggy
The
with
UTV
a guy, and it was
thing,
like we had the water, right? I still had to wear a helmet. And then what he would do was they would go on the trail, and then he's like, "All right, we're going up the mountain," and we're in like the desert in Vegas, and he would just
It's
go
all
up,
sand hills.
and then he would sit at the top of the mountain, and then he just like,
The
"All right,
hill.
we're going down," and I'm like,
sand
"We're
hills.
It's
yeah,
just
but
sand
like
hills.
we could like tumble, and roll."
Yeah, that's
you
why it's
know?
got a roll cage.
I know, and I had to have a helmet, but he didn't have a helmet. He had about 3 teeth as well, and no helmet, and I
Had
wonder
a roll
why.
cage.
Well, I didn't want to roll that day, or ever.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
So adventure and me are not always friends. You will never catch me skydiving. You will never catch
Well, I
me
just remember when we were hitting
scootering.
baseballs
Yeah.
that time at a bar.
I would have done skydiving, but now that I have kids, I won't.
Yeah,
For
there's
someone
things
whose
I
son
won't
is
do.
going to play college baseball, I cannot hit or catch
Well,
a ball
I
to
was
save my
kind
life.
of, because I'm not super athletic, but I do have good eye-hand coordination. So we're with professionals,
That's debatable. I've seen
ex-professional
her run into a
baseball,
pole.
This is true.
baseball people, and so they're just hitting
we did
this
pretty
ball.
good.
You
And
guys
then
did
we
good.
hit the balls, like we did
Yeah, we
good.
did
I
a
think
good
I hit
job.
every
In
ball.
the
Like it was on
batting cages.
slow. Do you know what I mean?
You did good. You did
Patty
good.
gets up.
I'm like
She
tomahawking.
didn't hit
Yeah.
one. Not one ball.
I kind of sucked at baseball that
Yeah, we
day.
did.
And ever,
It was just
always.
because I mean you look pretty athletic. I would have thought you were like
I would
And,
not say that
they
about
were
myself
professional
at all.
they were
athletes.
professional baseball players.
Yeah, all
so
the Ghirardelli guys are ex-baseball players, like legit. Like I'm like,
they're
no,
like, oh,
yeah.
bless your heart.
Yeah, they're like, oh, this is fun to
We're
watch.
like, let's go back downstairs and have a drink.
Yeah. Maybe that was what it was. Maybe I had too many drinks beforehand.
I don't think we had started yet.
I think we.
No,
that
because
was-
remember we left the party because they didn't have anything.
Oh,
yeah.
that's not the time when they picked us up and it was our private thing
No,
to
that
drive
was
3
you, just you
blocks.
and Patty.
Yeah.
They stop at the liquor store to go like 4 blocks.
Wasn't
Yeah, that was
Vegas.
weird. Yeah, that was in Chicago.
That was
Or-
funny.
Yeah. Yeah, weird.
Oh, because we went to Wrigley.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. We
I
played
don't know.
Wrigley
Who
Field.
knows?
Yeah.
It was a long time ago.
We've
Fun
had some good
adventures.
trips together, yeah. And I'm excited for our next one. Food tour.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
Ooh, I wonder what the best key lime pie is in Key West.
The best key lime pie is fried.
Ah, deep fried key lime
Deep
pie.
fried key lime pie.
What?
Everybody made fun of me and I'm with very health conscious friends. So, of course, I got dessert first.
You always do that.
So I got deep fried key lime pie, and they were so jealous because then they ate it. And the great thing was like crispy on the outside, but still cold.
Was it on a
like they
stick?
took it frozen
Yum,
and
yes.
deep fried it, so it was
Yes.
crunchy and then still cold.
Okay, so what if we make a thing where everywhere we go, we have to try key lime pie and really try everybody's, and then we'll vote the best key lime pie in Key West.
We can do that. I have a special dessert place though that we're going to.
Is it the place that's like the bedroom place?
Yes.
Oh,
It's very
I
fun.
saw
That's the most ridiculous description of a place ever.
Well, it's kind of. I didn't.
Well,
wanna,
it's called Better Than
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Dessert, and it's amazing. It's only dessert.
I mean, we can say
Oh,
it,
at
right?
night.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can say that on whatever.
I mean,
Fill
it's
in the
our
blanks.
channel, right?
And
If you're
it's
still-
amazing. Like
if
they
you're
have
still
drinks
tuned
with
in 44
caramel
minutes later.
rims, and I mean, it's really
But do you
amazing.
eat in a
Of course,
bed?
I went there with my 21-year-old daughter.
Yeah.
And we get there, and they're like, "Oh, how do you know each other?" And she's like, "Oh, she's my ex-girlfriend."
Oh, of course she
would
said
say
that.
And I'm
Of
like,
course
"You
she
little
said that.
brat!" So they put us in this corner with the little curtains. I'm like, "No, she's my daughter."
Oh.
They also went on a romantic holiday to Costa Rica
Oh,
together.
yeah.
We did, yeah.
What did you guys booked? It was literally
Like
a
a
romantic.
There's a
honeymoon.
Groupon. It's a romantic thing for two. We're like, we'll sleep in the same bed.
Yeah, no big deal.
We get there, it's like swan towels and rose petals. Everybody was on their honeymoon or whatever, so they went to bed at 8 o'clock, and we were like, okay, this is boring. So we'd have to take the cab down the thing and go into town to have fun.
Oh my
Gosh,
gosh.
Jennifer said she wants to go to Key West so bad. They're going to West Palm Beach in August, but it's too far of a drive.
Yeah.
It
You have to let me know
is.
which is your favorite. So when she makes it there, she.
It's so fun if
Yeah.
you
She
fly to
loves Key
Miami
Lime.
and go down the Keys. I like Key Largo a lot.
Yeah.
It's really laid back, and then it takes a while to get to Key West. But all the Keys it's fun to go down the Keys.
I've never been to the Keys.
No, I haven't either. I'm excited.
It's different than I thought. I didn't know. I'm like,
Yeah.
what are Keys? Well, they're just little tiny islands.
Yeah, and hopefully there's no hurricanes.
No, it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Did you see her face? She went like, I don't know.
Well, no, we're out of there. There's
Yeah.
a hurricane. I don't mess
Yeah.
with hurricanes.
Yeah.
So there will be no Patty 40th birthday party. We'll be in Miami partying.
But there's been a couple times where you guys, because they go to Florida every September, and it's always around my
October.
birthday. And there's I remember specifically, I think it was Hurricane Andrew, and me sitting here, you
Yeah,
guys
I
were
was
all
home.
gone.
You were
Yeah, you
home.
were here, but me being kind of like a nervous wreck, they're in the hurricane, and you're like, oh, it's
Yeah.
fine. We got a fridge full of booze.
Oh,
It's
one of our
fine."
friends is like, I've got a private plane waiting for you. Just get to wherever. And
Yeah.
we're like, no, we got booze in the fridge.
They wonder
We're
how
fine.
to fill the bathtubs up with water so that if
That was
they would
smart,
have
yeah.
water.
But we're so inland. I mean, Orlando's so inland
I
that
know,
really
but I was
for
so
hurricane.
worried. I was just like, you
But I
guys
just want
out
to get
of
rid of
there.
my rental car because they're like, I'm like, no, I want to give it to you. And they're like, no, you can't bring it back. I'm like, I'm not having a rental car in a hurricane. I was like, where do you want me to park it? Because
No.
it's not going to be in my possession.
No, absolutely not. I
So-
will Uber away.
But yeah, the Keys are fun. The Key West is, I think there's an airport there. It's super expensive. So we usually go to Miami or Fort Lauderdale and drive down and stop halfway at Key Largo
should
for a
come.
couple days.
I can't
I know.
because
So-
we're already gone. We have
I
the
know.
2 trips in October.
I
My kids
know.
are in school
I
and
know.
cheer. And
I know. It's
All
a
the
lot.
things.
It's
I
a
know.
crazy amount of time.
they're already she's already going to miss 3 weekends of her cheer.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I can't wait to
Yeah.
see her cheer in our
It's
little
gonna be so
outfits.
cute.
Oh,
And
you'll
like
have to
little
show pictures.
karate.
Karate
Yeah.
and cheer.
Yeah.
It's so fun when they get old enough to start doing things too, like little lessons and stuff, and they wear their little outfits, and you're like, that's so cute.
Well, so Stella, at the end of their gymnastics session, they do testing to see if they're able to go up to the next level or yet.
Yeah.
So her testing was last night. My 6-year-old is so competitive.
Yes.
So competitive. So I could see her, she's watching and waiting for the teacher to look at her, and then she would do her skill, and she would try her hardest to make sure her skill was perfect. She was so mad that she was in beginner gymnastics again. I'm like, you are 6.
Yeah.
Everyone else in your class is 9 and 10.
Yes. Yes.
She thinks she should be in the next class.
Oh, that's so
I was
cute.
such an oldest child
Dying.
too. The competitiveness and just
Oh, yeah.
you
She's
know.
practicing at home all the time. She's like, Mom, how do I do this? What do I need to do? But
love
she's
that.
so competitive.
I can't wait.
That's
Oh.
hilarious.
You said they cheer for the youth football too, right?
Yeah, so they cheer for flag because
Okay.
she's 6. And then when they get a little bit older, they do tackle youth. But
The
I
baby
guess they
cheerleaders?
it sounds like they compete and stuff.
Yeah, they probably do.
It's like a pretty
don't
serious
know.
program, I guess.
Well, I know when my kids were 5 and 6, Branson, Houston, they asked him, maybe it's Logan too, they asked him to be on this basketball team. And I'm like, oh, they just seem too little. And then she showed me their little outfits, and they were so cute that I'm like, oh, for sure, they can play basketball. And then I'm like, okay, so where do we get the outfits to the coach? And he's like, okay, They're uniforms. They're not outfits.
I know.
Okay.
Dallas gets his karate outfit
Oh, I love it.
on Monday.
With his little name on
and
it.
pictures.
they embroider his name on
That'd be
it.
so
Pictures.
cute.
I like that you signed your kids up for a sport based solely on the uniform
Oh,
or
for sure.
outfit.
Yeah.
Outfit.
For sure.
I
I'm
mean,
like,
that-
oh, that's
totally
cute.
on brand
We'll do
with
that.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then in youth football, they had little like varsity jackets.
That's so
It's so
cute.
cute.
It's so,
That's so
cute.
cute.
But
You guys,
but
it's,
we have to go.
I
Yeah,
know, we
it's
really do have to
we've
go
been
back
talking
to
for like
work.
10, 15 minutes.
Thank you
We
for
can talk all day.
Thank you for indulging
will.
us.
Yeah.
And I hope you really love these flavors. I
Yeah.
think they're amazing. Are any left? Are they
They
are
are.
gone?
They're all left, but they are going really quick. Like I think we're on the last
Well,
box.
and
of
with
a
next
couple
week
of 'em.
starting our birthday month, we are going to run out of things
Oh,
like
yeah.
immediately.
Oh,
So
yeah. Yeah, and our
yeah.
birthday month is coming up.
So-
What was your favorite? I thought the chocolate taco was
I thought the
fabulous.
strawberry was my favorite.
And the strawberry.
chocolate taco was my favorite.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that.
I'm not. You know what though? Today specifically, I'm not in a chocolate mood, and I think that's it.
And I don't like chocolate that much. I don't really like ice cream that much, but the chocolate taco was
You
very
love
good.
those Jenny ice creams though that are like $9 a
No,
pint.
I
with
don't
butter.
get them
Butter,
anymore. It's butter
whatever
cake,
one.
so it
They don't
doesn't
have them
taste like
anymore?
ice cream. I just haven't gotten them because I'm being good and healthy.
All right. Bye, Bill. Bye, Jennifer.
Bye, you